Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Izzy and welcome back to another one of my videos on my channel. Alright, so in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys about the time I could have died. Now this happened pretty recently, so I'm going to have quite some trouble trying to remember everything because I don't like using scripts and I just try and wing it. But if I do anything like where I stutter or I repeat myself, I apologize. But if you guys could leave a like on the video and share it with other people so that way they get to see it, it'll help my channel grow. I'd really appreciate that. And the game in the back is a game called Stealth. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to the story. So the way this happened was basically I was going about through my normal school day, you know, getting up, going to school, doing my work, and then when the bell to go home rang, I went to our ROTC building because I go there a lot to hang out with friends and do workouts from time to time. And today I saw one of my friends and they said they wanted to work out, so I went into the locker room and changed, and after I changed we started doing a little workout and we decided to do pull-ups. And as we were at the pull-up bar doing pull-ups, this one girl comes out of the building and asks us if we've seen this guy. Now we know this guy, but we didn't see him, so we told her no. And she seemed alright. She said okay. You know, she was like, alright, well tell him I'm looking for him because he's my ex and I want to kill him. And we were like, oh dang, what did he do? Because we were just so confused because she just came out of nowhere and asked for him. But we said, alright, we'll tell him that you're looking for him. And then she said, okay, and she walked off saying that she wanted to kill him. And then shortly after, she came back and some of my friends said that she had tried asking for their names and they didn't give them her name. They didn't give her their names, my bad. And I guess that kind of ticked her off or something, and she came back and she said that she knew that he was there, but he didn't want to come out or something like that. So we were like, whoa, she's crazy, because he literally wasn't there. He wasn't in the locker rooms or anything, and we're just thinking to ourselves, what's her deal? So she decides to sit down on some stairs that are near the ROTC building, and she just sits there and watches us. And you know, it's not just like she sits there to pull out something and then go about her day. She sits there and she starts staring at us, you know, like she just sat there, took out a notebook or something, and she just kept looking at us. Now we were a little freaked out because, you know, people sitting there and just staring at us isn't something we get very often. I doubt anybody does unless you're like getting stalked or anything. If that's the case, just do something about it and call the cops or something. But we were like, okay, that's a little weird. And she started writing stuff down, and she knows one of the people that were in ROTC, and that person knew some of my friends whose name she was asking for. So she ended up asking her for their names, and she ended up giving them their names. And after that, she walked off, and she just decided to keep going back to sit down. And she kept going everywhere and just constantly staring at us. And she did that for a while. But after a little time, she stopped and she took a phone call. We didn't know who she was talking to or anything, but one of my friends heard that she said that whoever's names were on that list, she had a list, I guess, which is why she was asking for their names. Whoever's names were on that list, she was planning to kill. And we were like, oh crap, she's gonna shoot us or something, because, you know, a lot of people make jokes about like school shooters, and you know, maybe this joke wasn't a joke and she was actually a school shooter. So we were sitting there, you know, starting to freak out a little bit, and I guess she tried to be sneaky, and we saw her taking pictures of us. Like, she was just walking around taking pictures with her phone, thinking we didn't see her, and we ended up seeing her, and this kind of ticked off one of my friends, so she decided to tell her something, and she said that she didn't know what she was talking about and stuff like that. You know, she was in denial, but we know for sure she was obviously taking pictures of us. So my friend decided to tell her that she needed to leave, and you know, they started getting into a little argument because she didn't want to leave. and more people started going to the ROTC building, and they also were a little freaked out because I saw her digging through her bag, and in my head I was like, oh crap, is she gonna get a gun? But after she finished digging through her bag, she just pulled out another notebook and started writing again. So I was just there with all my friends, freaking out a little bit because we really aren't in the mood to die. I doubt anybody is unless you're that type of person. Just don't do it. But yeah. So she ended up walking off after our friends told her stuff, and they were pissed off too. So they decided to follow her, and they followed her to where she ended up in the front of the school with a bunch of her friends, and they just stared at her from a distance. Like, they were on the side of the school, and she saw them, and they just stared at her. Like, oh, I don't even know. I wasn't there when they did it, but they said they stared at her for a while, and her group of friends, they were around her, and then they swarmed around her. So she was sitting down with them, and they were just trying to block her so that way they wouldn't see her. So they just kind of went around her, and that was it for that day. I didn't really know what happened after that because I decided to go home because it was it was a lot, almost dying. So the next day we got news. The next day or two, we heard that she went to alternative high school because I guess they found literal proof that she was going to kill the people on that list, which kind of made us think, like, holy crap, yeah, you know, we honestly could have died because, or, the people on that list could have died, including some of my friends, and we were a little shocked, but we were more, we felt definitely more safe knowing that she was there. But oh no, twist story. She didn't go to alternative because some of my friends ended up seeing her throughout the school. So we started worrying again, but we're pretty sure nothing's gonna happen because it's just typical story. She wants to kill someone, but I honestly doubt she will unless she does. Then I wouldn't even know. But that's the end of the story. We thought she went to AHS. She didn't, and now she's at school. We're just hoping she cooled down. But I'm pretty sure nothing's gonna happen because we're all pretty close to each other, and if anything, does happen, we've got each other's backs. Um, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video and share it with your friends. It would help my channel grow, and I'll make sure to see you guys in my next video.